Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pixelmon on the server. I am Ivory Tickler, and today I have some really super exciting plans to share with you. We're going to be doing some building on our base today, and specifically working on the bandit hideout that we have discovered here. So, there was a comment in the comments section of our last video from Colin Sorn, who had an excellent idea about making a waterfall and or a pond, because I wasn't sure what to do with this little room back here that had water dripping from the ceiling. I am pretty sure that's what Colin was talking about, and I'm actually very excited to do that today. So let's get to it. So in order to start on this waterfall slash pond thing, we are going to first make some blocks with our chisel here, just to line the outside so the water has somewhere to go. And I collected some mossy stone, moss cobblestone from the Mega Taiga. I also have some cobblestone here, so I'm going to try to use a mixture of those two for the little wall that's going to go around our pond. So let's take a look and see what kind of ones look the prettiest here. We have some weathered bricks here that are really nice. I kind of like the ones with the little tiny bricks though, for this particular thing. Or the tiles, those look really nice. Let's see if there's one with just the regular cobblestone that looks like that so that we could mix and match. Yes, it has one like that as well. So why don't we just go ahead and see what that looks like together. We have these little tiles. So I'm not quite sure about the shape yet. But what if it was something like this maybe? And right now I'm just planning it out, like it doesn't have all the different types of blocks in there yet. But let's replace one of these real quick. That looks kind of funky. Yeah, I don't actually like that. So I'm gonna try something else real quick. Okay, so far this is what I'm thinking for the general shape and the types of bricks. I changed it to the small bricks instead of the small tiles. And I tried to make it to where the ones that were closest to like the dampest areas, which would be back here, were more mossy, and then the ones that were closer to like the stone were not mossy. So if you guys think I should change it to all mossy, just let me know about that. I'm not sure what I think about it. I think the next step is going to be making a little spot for it to come through the wall here. And honestly, I'm not sure if I want it to be in this top block here or the one down from that. Let's try the one down from it first. I think I'm going to try to make a little thing that looks kind of like a pipe, almost. It's not going to be exactly like that. That's not how I wanted that to place. Let's just place something there so that we can place that against it. Okay. Well, we need that on the other side too. Like that. And then there we go. And up here we'll put one just like that. And hopefully you can start to see what I'm thinking here. I'm not sure if maybe this should be replaced back there with some stone, perhaps? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that just to see what it looks like. That looks better, I think. Let's make this top one mossy. Let's stand back and look at that. Okay, yeah, and in the middle here, I'm gonna change that to not dirt also. Make it look more like a pipe coming in here. Okay, And let's just pillar up a little bit. Put another mossy there. But maybe I've pillared up too much. I really just want to continue this, what we're doing here. And I'm surprised that water hasn't already come in through this. Like, I expected to dig it out and just water would immediately flood the area. But that's not how it's working, so. I may have to take these off just to be able to reach this. Come on now. Place for me. I wonder why that's not placing. Well, I mean, that was the goal, but that's not how I wanted that to work. Oh, that's also not how I wanted that to work. I'm gonna have to go to the outside to figure out what's going on with that. Alright, I was able to go to the outside and fix the problem that we had with that block was not placing for some reason. So I was able to go swim outside and fix that. We have some blocks just sitting here. Oh, my inventory's full. So I also grabbed some buckets of water because I want some of this to look flowing, but I also want some of it to be still. So let's just try placing a couple of water buckets here. What about there? And maybe one more? I'm not sure where to place it though. Maybe right here. Okay, there we go. Now what if we try to, yeah, we can, this is now an infinite water source, and that's good because you pretty much always want one of those inside your base. So I think this is looking really good. I'm a little unhappy with this sandy wall over here. I think we might need to change that out to look a little bit more like it belongs with everything else. Okay guys, I am so excited to show you what I've done with this room. It's time for the grand reveal, and here we go. Okay, so I did change out this wall. I used a mixture of these mossy small bricks and the small bricks and trodden bricks, which helped to, like, I also used them in the floor, and it helped to kind of transition between these trodden bricks out here and this room in here. And I think it kind of blends it all together. I also brought in some coarse dirt. The reason I'm using coarse dirt instead of regular dirt is because I feel it has a little bit more gray in it, and that makes it look a little tiny bit better in this room, in my opinion. And I used gardens, like, I think this one's called the Shaded Garden and that one's called the Frost Garden, I think. And I used ones that I felt like could possibly survive in here. And I thought they kind of looked good with this room. I also changed out the ceiling. I wanted to use a slightly different color of wood than the wood we're using everywhere else so it doesn't get too boring. So I used spruce, and I made, I think they're called horizontal disarray. I used those from the chisel. And of course when I was doing that, water kept flooding the room, so I kept on having to fix the fountain over and over. But I really, really love the way this has turned out. Okay guys, we are in the Mesa, and I have some ideas. I want to collect a couple of these little bushes. I think they might be good somewhere in our base. So that's one thing that I want to do while we're here. But the main thing that I came here for is I want to go into this mine shaft. I know I've already explored it at some point, but I want to collect like mine carts and rails and stuff. I don't want to mess up the way it looks too much, so I'm just gonna take like ones that are in chests like this, and I'm gonna actually take the minecart itself. There we go. And, I mean, I might as well take this rail because there's no point in it being out here. But, like, this is a very large mine shaft, so I'm sure there will be a way for us to get plenty of rails while we're out here. And it's going to be really awesome. Alright guys, I was thinking while we're out here, why don't we just go ahead and catch some Pokemon? Because we don't really very often go to the Mesa anyway. And we have some of these Pokemon, but we don't have Silicobra, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and false swipe. And we caught a Silicobra, that's awesome! Alright guys, not only is this a Carkol, it is the tiniest Carkol I've ever seen. Hopefully it's a pygmy and hopefully we can catch it because it is so cute and tiny. Imagine just throwing this Pokemon out in our mine. How cute and adorable that would be. I'm so excited. Ooh, we caught it. Actually, I want to see right away if it is a pygmy. It's a pygmy! Oh my gosh! I'm so excited! Ah, it's so tiny. I love it. And its nature is brave. It's a tiny, brave Carkol. Oh. It's so cute. I'm not sure I'll be able to get over this. That is so adorable. I'm so happy we decided to catch some Pokemon out here, because otherwise we wouldn't have found that. What the heck is that? That's like a colossal? I guess I've not seen that yet. Oh my gosh! This must be the evolution of Carkol. I literally have not seen this yet. It looks so cool. I don't know if we can catch this. Actually, we shouldn't have false swiped there because we need to do some more damaging moves. I'm not really sure what would be best. So some people like to evolve Pokemon they catch and they don't like to catch the evolutions very much. But I don't feel that way because like for me, like I actually feel sad when I have to evolve like the small little Pokemon. So for me, I like to have both an evolved version and the smaller version. Like evolving's fine sometimes, but for me, like I just prefer to catch an evolution rather than actually evolving it sometimes. Especially if like we have like that little cute Carkol, like I'm not gonna want to evolve that. It's so cute and tiny already. Like why would I evolve that? So let's try a timer ball here. This is actually getting dangerous because if the Colossal manages to feint us, then we probably won't be able to catch it at all. So I'm really hoping one of these timer balls works. The other strat that we could go for is to just like sit around and wait in this battle until nighttime and then use a dusk ball, but thankfully we just caught it because otherwise I don't really want to have to sit around and wait until nighttime. Although, I mean, it is getting close. You can see the sun setting right now, so that wouldn't be too terrible. Anyways, I'm really happy that we just caught that. Oh my gosh! It's a Smeargle, guys. Okay, first of all, that's a really weird view of my legs there. Let's try and turn around the camera so you guys can see what's going on. This battle between me and Smeargle. Okay, here we are. Smeargle is so awesome, by the way. We have really low health, so we need to be careful. Why don't we just go ahead and throw a quick ball first, just on the chance that we catch it. Oh my gosh, that worked. I can't believe that actually worked. That's awesome. So yeah, we caught a Smeargle. That is really, really amazing. I didn't even know that they spawned out here. I'm just getting so excited because we're catching all these cool Pokemon. Okay, seriously, what the heck? We just ran into a Bagon. I don't know if this is like a super rare Pokemon, but it feels like it to me. Well, I mean, this is just awesome though. Like, I don't know how we're getting so lucky right now. Oh my gosh, we caught it! Wow, we are just having such a good time catching Pokemon today. Okay guys, we just ran into a Sandshrew. I love Sandshrew, so I'm very excited about this. One time in like a previous series, I caught a shiny Sandshrew, and like ever since then, I've just loved Sandshrew. No matter whether it's shiny or not, I just love it. I just think it's so cute. It's adorable. Alright, I think that's the last one I'm going to catch for now. That's super exciting that we caught all those Pokemon. I'm going to head back to the base now. Okay guys, I have started on the rails down here. I'm putting an powered rail every like 7 is my plan so far. I don't know if that's efficient or not. And then I'm just putting regular rails. And beside each powered rail, I'm putting a lever. And I did test it out, and it does work. Why do I keep running into this clink? I don't want to. Yeah, so let's keep going with this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll put one of these. And I don't know if I've made enough stuff or not. Hopefully I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one of these, and a lever. And I'll just keep going, and when I'm done, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, this is what it looks like. I went ahead and made some Pixelmon boulders. They are made with a clay and 3 stone. And I made a lot of them, like I think 17 of them, and I placed them at different intervals to try to make this area look better. I think the reason I placed one right here is just to stop the minecart when we were riding it. I thought that looked better than like a block of something. I have a chest at either end with a minecart and just some leftover rails in case something breaks. And yeah, I tried to ride the minecart and it worked perfectly. The only issue I had was, strangely, the Pokemon can get in the cart, and like if the cart's just sitting there, and you haven't gotten in it yet, the Pokemon can get in it and take it away from you, and they'll just keep running back and forth, and the only way to stop them is to break the rail. So the last thing I wanted to do down here today was to place some of these little dried bushes. I hope that looks okay. I thought that it looked kind of good because like any plants that would have been down here would be very like dried up, and they wouldn't see the sun a lot, so they would be brown. Hopefully it doesn't look bad with the dirt underneath it. Yeah, hopefully you guys like the way this is turning out so far. I really enjoy it. I think it's looking really good. The only thing I don't like aesthetically is that these are like bright red and gold, and that kind of takes away from the way it looks, I think, because it's just too bright for this kind of dim atmosphere. But other than that, I do really like it. Okay, I guess that's all we have time for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, I will have a slide at the end with all the Pokemon that we caught, so if you're interested, you can go ahead and take a look at that. Also, thank you again to Colin for the excellent suggestion of what to put in this room. I really like the way it turned out. If you have additional suggestions, just let me know in the comments. I'm always very happy to hear your input. And again, I hope you enjoyed this episode and have a wonderful day. Bye!